Canelo, you got Canelo versus Khan. You're taking, who are you taking?
Canelo.
All right. Pacquiao Bradley. I know it's close, but who are you taking?
You know what? I haven't even sat down and thought about that fight. I was so mad Terrance Crawford didn't get that fight.
Yeah.
You know
but
what?
More than likely, you're leading.
This fight gets dropped. Because Pacquiao
was
a fucking idiot. Dropped by HBO.
Yeah, I know. True. I know that does throw, a little wrench. I don't want to get into that BS shit, but, we were talking, me and Barzini was talking, though, boxing, we all know it's about making the biggest money. It's about squeezing all the money you can. And Canelo wins, he's not going to go after, will people be mad at Canelo? Will people be mad at Canelo if he fights Pacquiao next in September?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So, I mean, Pacquiao's got to do his job. Pacquiao's got the tougher test in beating Bradley, but he's done it 2 times already. He's won about 80% of the rounds. A lot of them rounds were close, but he was just outworking Bradley. And
my head
that's the money
Pacquiao. My head goes to Pacquiao in that fight, but there's something telling me, and I don't know what it is. It's definitely not the commercials. It's definitely not the hype for the fight. But there's something telling me Bradley might get Pacquiao in this fight. If I had to make a decision,
there's no way.
I would take Pacquiao.
No way.
I don't see it.
You know why I don't see it? I know why I don't see it. Because the only way even in the politics side, man, is that Bob Arum is saying Pacquiao is fighting in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they're not even selling this fight as his last fight again. Yeah,
hell no. Now that he lost his Nike contract, this dude's thinking, fuck my Nike contract. What about my Canelo contract?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Mayweather wouldn't even be able to put on a fight in September if Canelo, if they got that shit up. Oscar and Bob got that shit up their sleeve. They go. That shit is crazy. If they make that fight, damn, bro. They making some money, man. That does like 1.3, 1.5 million pay-per-view buys.
You don't have a key?
No, my key's here.
So, what you got going on at your house, man? Barzini?
Yeah, but for me, dog, I see Canelo fighting Manny Pacquiao this fall, man. This is going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen. There's nothing else because I know for a fact, no debating, Canelo is not fighting no Triple G. And he has to fight another pay-per-view fight. We see, if they look at the setup, April is Bradley versus Manny Pacquiao. May is American and Canelo. Look at Canelo is fighting an outboxer. He's setting up, gearing up for a Manny Pacquiao fight. They're both doing those 2 fights so a mega pay-per-view in the fall, so people can forget in the mind of the Triple G and Canelo fight. There would be nothing bigger than a Canelo.
The only thing is Dela Hoya saying to Canelo, this dude Pacquiao came up to fuck my ass up. But Canelo's saying to De La Hoya, he fucked your ass up because you are old. I'm in my prime time. I ain't going to let him fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? So, but Pacquiao could be in and out, side to side all night, bro. People will be shocked. He could turn, Pacquiao can make Canelo look like Brandon Rios. Ain't that fucked up to think about? He can do it. And I love Canelo. Canelo's got so much better. I'm a big fan of, Canelo got so much better. But that speed of Pacquiao is stupid. Bruce Lee with gloves on.
What you got for your take on the Manny Pacquiao Canelo, Tim?
Canelo just break him down. Pacquiao ain't got nothing for him. If it happens at 147, Canelo could be drained. If it happens at 154,
it'll happen at I think it'll have to be 153, similar to like the Margarito catch weight.
No, I don't even care about. I don't even care about that. Like they just announced today that fucking Provocanov versus Cotto. And that shit
we went in on that. What? We went in on that shit, bro. Yeah, go ahead. Why? You're like Jesse. We think it's more of a mismatch. I think it's an entertaining fight, but I'll let you burn. We already fucking. Why do you like that fight?
Well, no, because the where it is, it's going to be at 147. Who knows how effective Cotto will be at 147? That's why I'm thinking it's going to be competitive. It could just be Cotto turns into a giant Puerto Rican punching bag. For
no way, man.
We didn't even mention that though. 147. We thought
He's not going down to no 147 to fight no Ruiz. There's no way.
That's what it said on Boxing Scene.
I know Cotto's a hardball A-side guy. He wants to call everything, so I was just assuming
if that's the case, he might as well fight Marquez for 147.
Well, that's what they're talking about, but they're saying Marquez won't be ready until November because he wants to take a tune-up fight in May. So it might be Cotto versus Provocanov and then Cotto versus Marquez.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. They got to get that fucking – they might have to put – because Rock Nation wants to do a pay-per-view, and they're going to be competing against that September pay-per-view. So if they can get that Cotto Marquez, they got a pay-per-view right there, a 500,000 pay-per-view buy, easy. And Provodnikov, Cotto, Provodnikov is a hell of an entertaining fight. Don't get me wrong. I just think Cotto will chop him down, and probably be the first person to stop him with a body shot or something. So,
but I'm just so. I just feel, man, if they can make a Manny Pacquiao on Canelo, that'd be huge, man. That would be mega.
I mean, it makes sense for Golden Boy and Arum because they really don't have options.
Right. Because, if Bradley lose, I don't want to hear nobody excuse on why Bradley lost or Manny Pacquiao is done. They're making Manny Pacquiao done over the Floyd performance. He just beat Bradley a year ago, bro. Like, people forget that. Just because he lost to Floyd in a devastating fashion, don't mean that's just Floyd. Floyd is an exceptional fighter.
You got to think,
what I mean?
Canelo and Canelo
Everybody
Pacquiao.
knows Canelo has problems with guys who box and move. You know what I'm saying? When did you, the only time Manny Pacquiao ever got knocked out was one time against Marquez.
And you hate to say it,
he gave that nigga he gave him 4 chances. It's like he slept on the nigga.
You hate to say it.
It was a lucky shot.
Yeah, that's how I mean, it is
really
what it is.
A lucky shot. He just gotta go. It's just like, I won the lotto that day.
Yeah.
Why you think Marquez don't want to ever have a rematch after that fight? Because he knows he's gonna lose the 5th fight no matter what. This Bradley shit. This Bradley, I want Bradley to win, but there's no way in hell he's beating Manny Pacquiao again ever.
Yeah. And you know what?
Because if you think about it, if Bradley beats Pacquiao, he can't sell Crawford the way he wants him. Because he wants to give Crawford that win. He doesn't want to give Bradley that win. They're already saying Bob Arum hates Bradley now because he hired his wife as his manager.
Yeah.
He got rid of what's his old manager name on Boxingeye? Bradley old manager.
Oh no, Cameron
not
Duncan.
His trainer. Yeah, Cameron Duncan. He got rid of Cameron Duncan, and that's the top ranked top manager guy in their promotional company, and he hired his wife. People don't even like to do business with women. In boxing.
Hold up. To think deeper on a whole nother level, too, is what we got going on in 2016 is promotional fights, too. Promotion versus promotion, PBC versus this and that, all that other bullshit that, really I don't care about. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Canelo Pacquiao, what does that fuck up? Because a lot of people think Mayweather wants to come back. He wants to but he's waiting, and he's smart. Like he kind of would probably like to come back in September, but a Canelo Pacquiao fight completely fucks up Mayweather and throws it to 2017. Then if De La Hoya wanted to fuck him over even more, he'd make Canelo Golovkin. So they're gonna keep pushing all these dates to keep Mayweather from taking the date back. It's all about a battle, because Mayweather's ride came to a little bit of a halt. And he understood that because the Pacquiao fight just didn't live up to expectations. And why go out and fight a big name guy when people, that's why he fought Berto, is what it is. And he still did 500,000. But it's gonna be a little promotional battle, man. And Canelo Pacquiao is the only fight. That's a big ass fight. That fucking takes away. Mayweather can't even make the Garcia fight. Everybody want to see Canelo Pacquiao.
Well, what's crazy about this whole situation? It's like boxing is two different things right now. Because you got to remember, there's guys in this weight that are all in the mix to make super fights. There's Sean Porter, there's Broner, there's Thurman. Mm-hmm. There's other guys at 154. And none of them are being mentioned because PBC is its own separate thing now, and they all fight each other. So now you're scrambling to look for what are the biggest fights that can possibly be made and can justify pay-per-view. You don't got much. You have four elements. You have Pacquiao, you have Canelo, you have Cotto, and you have Triple G. They're the only four that you can justify pay-per-view revenue for.
And Mayweather on the bench. Until, for now.
And so, Triple G is a little too high. You see Cotto, he's coming down. Canelo doesn't plan on going to 160. Let's be honest. He's not fighting Triple G, not anytime soon.
Nah, he's not. He's not fighting Triple G anytime soon. He's gonna milk all the pay. He already fought Mayweather. He fought Cotto. He's got to fight Pacquiao. And then if he fights fucking Pacquiao, if they can't work out a thing, he can fight Floyd. I mean, they're just gonna keep milking the real big pay-per-view stars until they're forced. They can milk it another year and a half, 2 years before they fight Golovkin. By that
what
time,
they honestly do is they need to get Crawford that big win so Crawford can be thrown in the mix.
Yeah.
But remember how look at this point.
On the undercard.
But look at this point. The Manny and Canelo fight, right? If that comes to fruition this fall for the pay-per-view fight, right? If you look at it like Crawford, they were trying to sell Crawford for the new generation, the new star of the future of boxing, right? Now, if HBO look in the terms on that, they can say, all right, let's put Manny Pacquiao with Canelo because Canelo is 24 years old. He can be our real future. So if they was looking like, we're just going to try and make Crawford the future, they can definitely make Canelo in that same scenario. All right, if Canelo wins, he will be the future for HBO. If Manny wins,
let's be honest, Crawford will never be that big. Like they need to come up with a realistic game plan to make Crawford. Crawford can be as big as a Danny Garcia.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not even saying. I'm just saying the reason why Bob Arum and HBO wanted that fight because they wanted somebody for the future. So if they're looking at the future and take Crawford out of the equation and put Canelo versus Manny Pacquiao, if he beats Manny, they really have somebody for the future. Cause
but that hurts
once
Bob
Canelo
Arum.
fights Manny, and if he wins, even if he loses to Triple G, Canelo will be certified because he beat the biggest names in boxing in this boxing generation history.
All right, guys, I gotta jump off, but the next show I'll definitely be on the full show. Just let me know ahead of time.
Oh, all right.
All right, hit me up on Facebook, Barzini. I gotta talk to you.
All right, have a great one.
All right, you too. See you guys.
Yeah, so man, I just see Manny Pacquiao and Canelo fighting each other next. After the wins of Bradley and Khan, I think Canelo's going to get a good test fighting Khan to fight an orthodox, a person who can move with speed. It's just gearing up for a Manny fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Manny, even though it's not gearing up for a Canelo, but it just sets up a great pay-per-view for the fall. Manny can get another win on his resume to show people and all the doubters that he's not really done. He's still got a lot more in the tank. What you think, Boxingeye? Boxingeye? But yeah, man. Manny versus Canelo, man. Boxingeye?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm back. I had to click over. What was the last? We still talking about Pacquiao and Canelo?
I basically say, man, Manny, if Manny wins and beats Bradley, it shows the people that he still got it. He still got a lot left in the tank. If Canelo fights when he fights American, it's gearing up for a Manny Pacquiao because of the fast, speed, the orthodox, the in and out, the footwork.
Yeah, a lot of yeah, true. Like Khan can make that fight with Pacquiao look a lot better if Khan has a lot of success before he gets caught. You know, we all think he's going to get caught.
And if you look at it, remember,
I
was hearing in a rumor that the reason why HBO didn't want Khan versus Manny because they didn't want to lose to a guy who's on the Al Haven stable. So if the Canelo and Manny comes into fruition, HBO is good because those are both HBO fighters. So This is an easy fight to be made.
Oh, it's an easy fight to make, man. Oh.
Word, like there's nothing will be. This is a 1.5 million pay-per-view buys easily.
And I think they had this in the. I really do think Bob, because I know Bob and Oscar, they've been wanting to make a pay-per-view, man, and they haven't got a chance to make a pay-per-view together because there's only a certain amount of pay-per-view fighters. So if they, I mean, this is a fight they would easily work together for. I mean, and then Triple G's got to sit on the sideline, man. It's like, damn, but he has to, you know. What's the? There's no big
Triple
fight
G
for
just said the other day, him
Triple
and
G
Abel
is one.
Sanchez.
Huh?
He said that it's 15. It's 50 when he wins, when he fights American.
Abel knows.
He said, no, this is what he said. He said, Canelo, once he fights Khan, he has 15 days to decide to fight Triple G, or he gets terminated title. There's no way he's fighting you, bro. Like, get over it. You know what I mean? Like, move on.
Not Abel knows, man. He knows.
Manny and Canelo is just a fucking fight, bro. I want to see that shit, man. I know a lot of people is going to say, oh, Canelo might knock him out, but Manny has only got knocked out one time, bro. Like, when have you ever seen Manny get knocked out? Like, just one time. They gave that nigga 4 tries. You know what I mean? If you giving a nigga 4 times, one time he's going to get a chance to beat your ass. You know what I mean?
He's going for the middleweight championship of the world. He's going to go for number 9 division world champion. I mean, it's an easy ass fight to sell. He's got to look good against Bradley, though. He's got to look good. He's got to come back, fight Bradley, win convincingly against Bradley. Tell everybody, oh, my shoulder's good. That bullshit. Because Mayweather just outclassed him. I'm gonna say that. But I'm just talking. I'm putting Mayweather to the side. I'm just saying what Manny has to do. What their game plan is: go out there, look good against Bradley. They're gonna hype Bradley up. Bradley's a new fighter under Teddy Atlas. Blah blah blah. And it'll be a close ass fight. It will be. But if Manny comes out and he wins pretty convincingly, and he comes back saying, "I feel good," all right. I don't think he'll call out anybody yet, but I think he'll be watching that Canelo Khan fight real close. Wouldn't be surprised if, he's there. And Manny never goes to any fights like that. So we'll see, man. It's definitely a fight that people should be looking out for on the horizon because it's all about making the biggest money fights. That's what boxing's about. Is money.
And look, they could even make this fight at 154 because he fought Margarito. The fight was a catchweight 150, but Margarito weighed at 154 at the weigh-in, right?
Yep.
And Margarito and the fight day he was 165. So this fight can be made, y'all. It's not like Manny has never fought a 154 fighter. He fought. They both weighed. Manny weighed.
Dela, Hoya, Cotto. He fought Margarito, like you said. He came up and whooped everybody's ass at that weight. He's quicker than everybody at that weight. I think he feels more comfortable against a bigger guy,
Right.
And we've seen how, Canelo couldn't touch Floyd. And I'm not saying Pacquiao's defense is even close to Floyd, but, nobody bounces in and then to the side and then back in and then straight back. And then the hand speed, Canelo, I could just see him shaking his head like, what the fuck did I get myself involved in right now? My only chance is time this dude and clip him. Like, how you expect to, it might be, it is what it is, but what if Canelo loses to Pacquiao? What the fuck? He ain't going to get knocked out by Pacquiao. He might get a little embarrassed, but he takes it on the chin like, yo, look at my resume. I'm willing to just fight everybody. I fought everybody, and I came up short. It is what it is, I'm going to go up, and I'm going to have a speed advantage against Golovkin, at least. So, Canelo, it's kind of up to Manny, though, and I'm sure Manny's not going to say no to that money. That money's going to be ridiculous.
Right. It's just such a great fight, man.
It's the third best fight of this generation. The second best. I think because Floyd Pacquiao is the best.
Fight,
and then
we all
Floyd
know
Canelo. Then Floyd Canelo, and then this one is right there. So they're both number 2.
Yeah, because basically, this fight can be. This fight, we all know Canelo has problems with people who keep moving. Manny could easily beat him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't see it that way, but